Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another Reverse 1999 episode. In
I
today's
enjoy the
episode,
distance that exists between us.
in today's episode,
Your
we
infrequent.
okay, some of us are just speaking. But yeah, in today's episode, we are going to start chapter 11. Um, yeah, that's like the most recent, chapter that has come out. I think it should still be around for a while, so hopefully I can catch up before before the next patch comes around. No promises though. Is this the thing? Uh, yes. This is chapter 11, right? So yeah. I believe we will be kind of on like a one episode per week basis, cause yeah, recently me and my friends have been recording quite a few Minecraft videos, so sorry for that. The schedule's kind of goofy, but yeah. We'll keep Reverse 1999 on Tuesdays for now, and I might make a bigger um bigger video today and next time maybe, so that it doesn't take like, so it still only takes like 2 maybe 3 weeks to wrap up the chapter. Regardless, let's jump right in to part 1. After the flood, a new era bearing many marks of another time, caught in an endless spiral of war. Yeah, so obviously last time we couldn't stop the resurrection of Arcana, and we also couldn't stop the flood. Well, we stopped the flood, but then it became the storm, and then the storm came, washed away everything.
Everyone imagines their future. In most,
Oh.
they grow up, they make friends, get married, and hope to make their fathers and grandfathers proud.
Okay.
We enter this new era full of those same hopes for our future. We had no idea what lay in wait for us.
Oh.
We called it the triumphant opening to the greatest era in history. A rite of passage for every man to be. Join us in an adventure side by side, bound by courage and loyalty. Return home victorious, and let your legend be told for generations to come.
All right.
That was the future we imagined.
And that is not reality, I'm afraid.
Now, those sweet and fitting lies have melted away. Barely more than children, we find ourselves bound, not for adventure, but for an open grave of mud and ruin.
Oh.
Those of us who were lucky, or unlucky, to survive this battlefield, were forged into something new. Numb, cruel, corrupted. The earth became fire and mud, and all of us devils. What was it that we wanted from this war? To be remembered and celebrated as heroes? Or to forget and be forgotten? The answer may seem obvious, but the question itself lies at fault. Because death, meaningless death, came for thousands of us every day, and we knew. We soldiers
never had a choice.
Okay. What an opening. Where is this? We're going through like a slideshow of these images. Is it just me, or does this voice vaguely sound like Erd? But yeah, no. Someone mentioned to me last time that the something negotiations were not supposed to fail in 1918, because that was what ended the war. So yeah, it seems like we're in potentially in some sort of alternate timeline, if that's correct. So yeah, that's pretty odd. Does that mean? Well, yeah, no. I was about to suggest. Does that mean, the flood turned storm in 1999 brought us to an alternate path, alternate history? But that doesn't make sense because everything thus far has been following history until this point. So something must have changed about this flood slash storm. And of course, Ulrich suggested that What if every storm came from a flood? Which is interesting, but we've never seen any like actual floods before, so I don't know. What do I see? I see ice, an iceberg, a huge iceberg. Why can't I use this hide button? That's fine. A huge iceberg. Oh, we don't have our hat anymore. Oh wait, is this Mesmer? No, I think this is Mesmer Jr. The silhouette makes more sense. This is water, a flood that drowns the entire era. That's a bit specific.
It's the air of God.
No, no, no.
Well then, what year is it now?
Well, apparently it's 1920, but I guess we don't know. Oh, I guess we do know. It's all 1920. Let's be unsure about that one.
Subconscious stable. No sign of invasive illusions. Cognition reality match rate normal. Our test subject awakens.
I'm not a test subject. Damn, we've been going for rehab. What is this? That's an
Last
elephant.
Question. What's this?
This is an elephant. It is an animal, a monster, the shadow of death. No, it's not. It's just not. It's just an elephant.
An elephant.
Exactly. Let's go. We see more of Vertin without her hat. Did we end up retrieving it? I thought Asinetto might have been looking for it, but I forgot if we actually found it. Her questioner realizes that she should have expected nothing less than a blunt answer.
Correct. A plain and simple answer like that is an excellent sign.
Yeah, exactly. We're ready to go back into society, Mesmer Jr.
This test isn't like the others from the artificial somnambulism we used to go through.
Is it not?
It's a special examination we've prepared for all personnel involved in the Antarctic operation. It wasn't my idea, by the way.
Okay. She powers down her equipment, the whirs and hums of its electric current fading with a soft drone.
I would say, based on your recovery so far, you could have been discharged a week ago, but we had strict orders to complete our entire course of treatment outlined in the medical manual.
Okay.
Whatever it is that hides under the Antarctic, it didn't do any additional harm to your mental health.
Well, that's great, I guess.
You're lucky, you know. Many others have suffered irreversible damage that will limit their day-to-day lives.
That sounds terrible.
What about Nautica and Miss Stranger?
Oh yeah. Miss Stranger was kind of in a tough spot, to be honest, but we kind of placed her in the suitcase and kind of hoped that she would feel better, I guess. Nautica, I don't know. Would Nautica even fit inside like a normal building now? Because she's so big. I wonder if she can like shrink her body, or is she like having that mother spirit form forever?
I have no access to Miss Stranger's information. All I know is she's been sent to another department for treatment.
Alright. Can we not have like a better name for her than Miss Stranger?
As for Nautica, she's doing great.
Fantastic. Let's go. Good news finally. Mesmer Jr. offers her judgment in plain terms.
Where is she now? Does she have enough space to stretch?
Yeah, exactly. Like, she's pretty large.
Mr. Hoffman cleared out a lecture hall for her. I
Damn.
wouldn't call it a palace, but it's spacious enough to meet her needs.
Damn, okay. So we got Enigma. A quick Enigma mention. A whole lecture hall for her. That's crazy. Nah, she's huge. Wait, but how did she even enter the hall in the first place? Because surely there's still normal sized doors to enter the lecture hall.
Too bad, though. Now she's being cornered in there by every arcane biologist, ancient myth enthusiast, and crazy ritualist we have on staff.
Well, that's terrible. I swear we're always short on staff. Can they, like, do some other stuff?
I guess they've decided she's an invaluable opportunity to learn more.
I guess.
You do have access to that hall if you really want to know how she's doing. Just go knock on her door. She's also been asking about you.
Fantastic. I'm down to meet up with Nautica. The therapist averts her gaze and shifts away to end the conversation as she begins to tidy the ward. A soft knock at the door breaks the awkward tension.
Timekeeper?
Zeneto! Oh my god, is she wearing... Oh wait, never mind. I thought she was like wearing a red outfit, but I think it's just her hair. Like this like strand of hair behind her ear. It kind of looks like her outfit, but no, it's just her hair.
Come on in, Zeneto.
The splash of orange from her hair is a welcome break from the dull gray and white. Zeneto casts a polite glance toward her old classmate.
Hi, Mesmer. How's the timekeeper doing?
We are
It's
fantastic.
good to go.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Just a minute.
Okay. For what? Zeneto recalls today's agenda.
Timekeeper, Madam Z said the Storm investigation team is back. She's waiting for you in Madam Vice President's office.
Okay.
Let's head that way then.
Alright, let's
You two
chat.
have fun. Take care.
Thanks, Mesmer Jr. Mesmer Jr. Sees the guests out, staying behind to wrap up her final tasks. So we're gonna chat with Madam Z, maybe the Vice President as well. We hate Constantine. The aftershocks of the 10th storm still ripple through the Foundation. Though they've long grown used to changing times, the staff move through the geometric corridors less like a well-oiled machine and more like a clogging artery.
There's so much tension in the air now.
I suppose because this storm was different from the ones we've seen before.
Yeah,
I look forward to hearing what Madam Z has to say about it.
same. Please tell me Constantine
I
isn't
don't
in that
intend to
room.
waste my time on this anymore.
Oh, hello, Foundation Commissioner.
Huh?
Who are we chatting with? A committee member strides out of the office, his face completely distorted, in contrast to his neat uniform. Another man rushes behind him, doing his best to keep his pace in check.
Please.
Oh,
I
it's
thought
Pedro.
we reached an agreement there, and I.
Wait, it's Pedro. It's been ages since we saw him. However, the one he's chasing has already reached the fork at the far end of the hall.
Naturally, I accept the committee's decision. If you really think we don't have to prioritize the manners, then be my guest.
Our top priority is to restore peace and order to this era. You should know that.
I mean, as far as I'm aware, Madness is kind of just Arcana and Sophia for now. Because, like, all of the, like, people at the ritual, they kind of just sacrifice themselves to resurrect Arcana or something. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe they have some, you know, more followers stored up somewhere. But I don't know. I feel like they might not be an immediate threat, you know?
We're at war, Mr. Pacifist. One far more dangerous than you could possibly conceive.
Damn.
Pacifist? What do you mean, pacifist?
Irene doesn't respond. He turns down the left path and disappears from view. Let me just double check that it's pronounced Irene.
Please. I thought we reached an agreement there, and I.
Irene. My bad. It's Irene. Well, SMH. The pacifist committee member gives up his chase and takes the other path.
The room they just came out of, is that...
It does appear so. The Vice President's office.
Oh, okay. We're having slight disagreements
Let's
on
go.
what our priorities are, it seems.
After you.
Okay. Let's see if Constantine is here. Expected occupant is nowhere to be seen. Only our chief of staff waits inside. Oh, yes. Say less.
Very nearly perfect timing, Bertson. Zeneto. I had heard that the rehab center cleared you for release. But it's all the more reassuring to see it for myself.
Hello, Madam Z. It's also been ages since we last spoke with her, actually. The signs of the fierce argument that took place linger in a mess of documents strewn over the table.
Madam Z, we saw Irene and Pedra at the door.
Let's not talk about them for now.
Alright.
Understood. So, the Storm investigation team has returned.
Yep.
Correct. Thanks to the field agent squad and our investigators, we've collected enough proof to verify your hypothesis. History has changed.
Okay.
The 10th storm has brought us to an entirely different 1920 than we knew. One with the war still raging that should have long been over.
Okay, well that sucks.
Do we understand why history has changed?
The Plus has two hypotheses.
Okay.
The first centers on the ritual held in the Antarctic. Despite being interrupted, its flood might have changed the storm's nature,
Oh.
which has resulted in an even greater deviation from history as we knew it. Don't look so discouraged. That would be much better than the other theory.
What could the other theory be for it to be worse?
After her revival, Arcana may have obtained the power to use the storm to alter the course of history.
That's ridiculous. That's so OP. Why could she do that? Gosh darn
If
it.
that is the case, in all likelihood, that means this war...
is likely a result of intentional manipulation by Arcana. Manus Vindictae is trying to bring more chaos to the world.
Oh my god. You know, I thought we would be having a nice chat, you know, in this office with just Madam Z and only Madam Z, but no, Constantine is here. We don't like Constantine. The Solemn Room welcomes its master.
It's been a long time since we last met in this room, Timekeeper.
Let's have this be the last time.
It seems like nothing has changed.
Great.
But there's no time to dwell on that. I have some critical updates for you. This war may be close to its end. Though the fighting continues, we've begun engaging each side's leaders, and we believe a truce is possible.
Well, that's fantastic.
There will be a peace talk, and the committee has decided to act as its mediator. Peace is always the Foundation's top priority.
May the peace be with us.
After this situation is stabilized, we'll pool our resources and focus on the Manus.
Yeah, sure. That makes sense. That makes sense. I like this idea. Yeah, I mean, if we're out there hunting for the Manus while the war is still going on, like that's pretty dangerous
I
for
see.
everyone.
How's the progress so far?
The Chief of Staff answered on her behalf for this minor detail.
Our branch leaders have built lines of communication, and we have reached an agreement on some of the terms with their respective governments.
Really?
Pedro will go
Fantastic.
to meet the commanders on behalf of the Foundation, with the aim to reach a lasting truce by the end of the month.
Okay. Actually, I've been so focused on this that I haven't even addressed seeing Sentinel at the beginning there, right? It seems like Sentinel is a soldier. Was like fighting in the war, I suppose. Yeah. Wonder what she's about.
If everything goes well, we may be able to restore peace before the new year.
The new year. Wait, what date is it? What date is it now? Like December or something? Now is the time to ask the question that's been lingering in her mind.
As we arrived, I heard Iranai call Pedra a pacifist. Does Iranai disagree with the Foundation's policy regarding the war?
It isn't a matter of the policy, but the means by which we achieve it, to be precise.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
How do you mean?
He and a few others believe all attempts to restore peace are bound to fail unless we destroy the Manus first.
Okay.
In short, he wants to do things the tough way.
Okay. Okay. To be continued. Alright, let's press right on. Because I do want to get a lot of parts done today. Oh, okay, what's this? This is October 11th, 1920. What is this? I can't click on it. Okay, my bad. Yeah, another war. Okay, I can click on that. Hello? Oh, why is my game trolling? Okay, no, it's good now.
Ah, a visitor.
Oh,
How unexpected. There's nothing here now. Only the ashes of war. What is it you want from a place like this?
oh. I thought we might hear the soldier again. Because, you know, war and stuff, but we've got another narrator here.
Run along now. Back to your school books. Or a swing in a playground, perhaps. This is no place for a girl like you.
I don't know you.
Naturally, I am no celebrity. I'd prefer to keep it that way.
My bad.
Fame is of no interest to me. Just an opportunity for greater harassment.
Interesting accent. I can't place it. Not that I know many
But
accents.
the entire world is in ruins now. I have nowhere else to go.
I just don't know where, like, lore-wise, how are we having these conversations with these narrators? Because this is the fourth one now we've got. Yeah.
And it seems you're stuck here with me. You poor sap.
Okay,
You
my bad.
trekked to the end of the world. Fought a pointless war, and for what? A broken spinning wheel?
Well, the spinning wheel's pretty OP, you know?
Even that they took away from you, along with the girl clinging to life by a thread, before sending you off to the next battleground.
The girl clinging to life by a thread. Who's that referring to? Is that referring to Erd?
I hope that rusty old thing holds some kind of secret to saving the world or ending this war. Maybe then you can take on another career before you die. A watchmaker, perhaps.
I have reasons to continue the fight.
I've nothing more to say. Would you kindly leave me alone for a while?
I mean, sure. I'm fairly sure you're the one who started the conversation, but okay.
I have no tea or snacks to offer. I can't even recall what they taste like. Go on. Savor the war. There'll be another after this. No need to worry about things going exactly as you'd like.
Well, thanks. That's very encouraging. Okay. Let's press on. Part 2. Old boots. They once belonged to an unfortunate soul, but perhaps they will grant you better luck. Oh my god, wait, these are like actual trenches. Let's go in. Part 2. Old boots. Looks like we might encounter Sentinel. Oh my god, the area is literally called trenches. Soldiers lay a corpse on a dry wooden plank, making an effort to place your fallen comrade in something resembling a peaceful pose. The plank, formed from dismantled ammo crates, has been formed into a makeshift sledge, complete with a small set of wheels. Charon? You alright there? The silhouettes... I don't know how I feel about this silhouette. It kind of looks like... It's just a shape. I can't really tell any features of Charon or Charon. The handler stands resolutely by the body at the edge of the trench, his tattered cloak making him look the part of a grim reaper. He kneels, prying off the soldier's dog tag and pockets the bottom half. Franz Scryer.
This is all we could find. Can you take care of him, Charon?
Okay, it's Charon.
Natürlich.
Bruh.
He will be given a proper burial.
Why are we wearing a bedsheet over our head? Sure, okay. Well, our fingertips are like really drenched in blood. Interesting. I wonder why Charon is wearing this over his face.
I thought they said this war would end before the winter came.
A now familiar gloom seeps out from behind Rudolph's fixed glasses like tears. Franz lies still, indifferent to the scene. Another soldier shoves his way through their small crowd, puffing with frustration. Places another leg on the board, completing the set. Then without a word, he removes the boot from the corpse's other leg, matching it with another.
Now he'll be ready for the march home.
You sure that was Franz's leg?
The kind-hearted Captain Willem looks at his soldier in horror.
Better be. I risked my life up there grabbing it. He promised I could have his boots if he got scraped off.
Okay.
Mein Gott. I remember when he said that.
He starts to say something but swallows it back. The soldiers huddle together in the narrow bend of the trench.
But?
Charon's word comes out come out in a slow drip, seemingly unaware of the conversation around him.
Andreas went missing in the last attack. The body will be impossible to move off the front lines without him.
Your pony could pet its worm food.
Shut up, Erich! Please, don't worry. There will be somewhere quiet nearby. But it may take a while to find it.
Okay.
Take your time, Charon. The weather's cool these days.
Wilhelm attempts a pat on Charon's shoulder. Not far away, Major Eberhard Braun, the company commander, sits on an empty water drum, his eyes fixed coldly on the trench wall ahead. He drops a cigarette butt and stands.
Charon, come here.
Oh. Okay.
Jawohl.
He responds to his superior. Oh my god, bro, this is so unserious. I just can't take this seriously.
Montpey? The town near Aria?
I just can't take this guy seriously. He's got this over his head. It looks so goofy.
Gewiss. We fought there in the warmth of summer. Our Oberstleutnant died in that battle.
Oh dear.
You were in charge of a company until you were injured and sent to recover. There were many graves to be dug, but the days were warm and dry.
It was a hard fight to drive our enemy from that town. A damn good one. Even if our lines have only moved a short distance past it since.
But why this talk of Montpey all of a sudden?
Army Command has decided to attend a parley held by the Foundation in Montpey. Colonel Hirschfelder will be present on behalf of our nation. We've handed it over to the Foundation. They're calling it a safe zone.
Many hope that peace will come before the winter.
The Major's response is blunt.
The only end to this war I can accept is victory. Total victory over our enemies.
Damn.
They say we've broken through on the Eastern Front. We only need to push our advantage and they'll collapse. Once we've freed up all that manpower and material, we'll be able to crush our enemies here too.
We may run ourselves dry of ammo and blood before then, sir. No cries of victory are loud enough to wake the dead.
Damn, well said.
Winning here is part of something far bigger than you could understand.
Damn. Bro's got a nice face.
Is it? When you returned to the front after your injury, you came with eyes red as a furnace. You wore an old face, a mask of war. You haven't worn that mask in many years, since before our first taste of battle and blood. A whole class volunteered. Nothing more than schoolboys. We marched obliviously into the killing field. You should rest.
The Major's already thin lips pressed together into a sharp blade-like line.
Enough with the poems, soldier. I called you with an order. You must go to Montpey.
Okay, what, to like supervise?
Herr Mühlenberger sent us a package, and I need someone to fetch it for me. I know you'll do your duty for the fatherland, my friend. Take as many bodies with you as you can. We can't leave them rotting in the trenches. Dismissed.
Okay. The Major gets out and moves down the trench. Okay, seems like Montpey is gonna be a nice little town for us to have a parley.
Montpey looks like it had been a nice little town. Before the war. Now, its old streets and laneways are pocked with craters and crumbling buildings.
My bad.
Cruel reminders of the brutal battles that raged through it.
I guess Montpey is not a nice little place for us to parlay in. Oh, am I supposed to click?
Silent screams still echo to me from its laneways. A reminder that a man who has seen war will only find peace when he is dead and buried.
Damn. Foundation save zone, okay, or Montpey. Oh, it doesn't look as bad as I thought. Oh my god, bro, his avatar is literally his head covered in it, draped in a blanket. Like, that's so goofy. Yeah, you know what? It's not the worst. Montpei out here. The town has seen the worst of the war, but with the sudden influx of traffic and activity, it seems to breathe new life. The streets, barely cleared, are swarming with uniforms. Some military, and others checkered gray and white.
Are you looking for help, sir?
Hello. Who are you? His head creaks in the direction of the voice, finding a young woman, likely a medic. Her golden badge marks her as the Foundation's employee, but even more striking is the armor layered over her coat.
Hold on, soldier. I'm Krankenschwester Masha. Please show your face so I can verify your identity.
Hello, Marsha. You look pretty cool. Yeah, she looks cool. Nice.
Guten Tag, Schwester. What lies beneath this mask will not give you the answer you seek.
Bruh, what?
Here, let this serve for identification.
Okay, I guess he has a unorthodox face or something. He rummages out a notebook from his coat, retrieving a folded ID card from within.
Major Eberhard Braun is waiting on a package from Montpei. He sends his NCO to collect it. He did not say from whom.
She receives it, studying the card.
I see. Your name is Paul.
Paul? Ain't no way his name is Paul.
Charon. That is the name the soldiers use, and the one you should use as well. The name you see there doesn't belong to this war any longer.
Okay.
I've heard your name before.
Or have we? She returns the document, then scans around as she wrings her hands.
You'll find plenty of packages here. Go ahead and look for whichever one belongs to your Major Braun. But there'll be more paperwork to sign before you can leave with it.
Okay. Also, I've noticed there's the symbol on her like armband thing. That's pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of what was it? The son of Apollo, who's like the god of medicine or something. I feel like he had like a similar symbol with like the serpent and the staff or something.
If you're willing to wait, things will get moving again once the parley has finished.
Time is a resource the dead have in abundance.
Okay, he looks back at her, his body seeming almost rooted to the spot. Oh, what's his track playing?
Are you certain you're a right soldier?
What, is he having a
The war
tough
has
time?
taken its toll, but there's nothing you can do to fix these old wounds.
Okay.
You said that you are a medic, Schwester Marsha. Is that why you ask?
Yes, of course. Ordinarily, I would be at a clinic, but I was asked to lend a hand here.
Okay.
Where are the dead from your clinic laid to rest?
She reflects on his words.
We don't have any yet, by the grace of God. Though, I don't expect that to remain the case.
She has really like bright blue eyes.
There's a bare
That's
slope
pretty
just
cool.
outside of town. I noticed it when we first arrived here. It could serve that purpose were someone to die.
That is good to hear.
Oh, okay.
That someone might die?
The delayed reply leads to a misunderstanding.
No. The slope. A quiet place is needed. Many of us from the front lines could find rest there.
You mean your brothers in arms?
All who need burial are my brothers in arms, though they may have once fought on different sides.
Okay.
Should there be any in your clinic that need it, they will find rest there too. In a coffin under a marker to remember their place as is fitting, if you will allow it.
Okay. So does Charon like build like graves for people, or am I misunderstanding
So be
as
it.
well?
You're offering them more decency than most others would. I'll show you the spot.
Okay, I'm thinking that he's out here like he builds graves for buried bodies. I think maybe. The outskirts of Montpei, dense woods conceal most Obvious traces, yet small sounds are amplified.
Who's there?
Oh snap, there's a soldier here.
You've run late.
Oh, it's
I
Sentinel.
barely made it. This whole area is under heavy guard.
Sentinel looks really cool. Don't know what these things are though, I can't really tell. Like on the side of her head, or on top of her head. The soldier squints, eyes narrowing at the grey-blue uniformed figure ahead.
Where's Hector? He never mentioned you. Give me the countersign.
He raises his weapon, framing the stranger in his sights.
You hear me? Who the hell are you?
Yeah, his target is unfazed. Damn, we're nonchalant like
Two
that.
paths lie ahead for you.
Oh, what? We're out here like giving choices to people before they die or something.
What are you talking about?
In one, you lead me to your commander. In the other,
You die. She lowers her rifle and bows her head in a motion almost like prayer. It stuns
you
the
are
soldier for a
led
moment.
into perdition.
I don't know what perdition means. I'm gonna assume that means he dies. Oh snap. We already fired our gun? Oh, we're fighting, I see. Oh, we got to test out, Sentinel. Okay.
Je prierai pour vous.
We're speaking French. Oh, we've got blood. Oh yeah, of course she's got blood 5. That's why I've been trying to pull her with all my pulls. Okay, I'm tempted to channel, but I'm just gonna attack anyways. We're violent like
the
that.
enemies of peace shall be stamped out.
Oh, okay, I should have channeled. Whatever it does. Okay, let's try this
For the
channel.
sake of the many, I have seen to the heart of you.
Oh, we've got her out. Say
A short
less.
hit.
Oh, we've got a counterattack. I didn't know we had that.
Now is the time for repentance.
Oh wow, we countered twice. Fantastic. I think that was because we channeled though. I think. Alright, let's see the ult.
Tu gargouilles. Le glas funèbre sonne pour toi.
Oh sheesh. Oh wow. Nice. Well played, Sentinel.
Worthy victory. But the fight is far from over.
Nice. Alright. The final gunshot rings through the thick forest and fades away. She crouches, retrieving a pouch from the fallen enemy. In the mess of documents and maps, she finds the note she needs.
Foundation. Parley. Hirschfelder.
After reading it, she looks northeast. Beyond the tree line lie the ruins of Montpellier. Today. That's right, it is today. To be continued. Yep, called it. Interesting. Interesting. So maybe Sentinel might like invade the parlay or something, or check it out, I don't know. Rumors, entertainment, seemingly trivial or deeply meaningful outpourings. Best wishes, okay. So the soldier back from the dead. Being stuck in recovery is boring, but at least it keeps you from getting shot on the battlefield. By the time your knee gets better, this damn war might be finally over. Assuming I make it, which is a strange thing to say. My first thought would be to come see you. Maybe if we're lucky, we could even go home together. Let me share the recent news. There's a soldier that everyone claims came back from the dead. Whether that's true or people invented the story doesn't really matter to the officers. He's been reassigned to the front as a surgeon under Major Brown. Okay, is that Charon? Why would he accept such a posting? Why even go back to the front at all? I know your mind would be swimming with these questions, but nobody can figure out his motives. He has turned down a safe position with the press bureau, but has refused to ever pick up a rifle again. He's only interested in retrieving the bodies of the fallen from the field. Can you believe that? Personally, I'd rather be a dressed up press puppet over ducking artillery shells any day of the week, even if it meant encouraging young men to march to their deaths. My God. As I write this, it finally dawns on me. I've always known why he refused them after all. I just never thought anyone would have the courage to make that choice. Okay. Don't know how Charon supposedly came back from the dead, but this is interesting. Let's press on. Part 3. Battle of the Birds. What type of birds are we talking about? Let's see. We're in a preparation area. No problem.
Are you sure you won't come with me, Capitan?
Lilia! Hello. We haven't seen her since chapter 8? Chapter 8? No way. Wait, that's crazy. We haven't seen her since chapter 8. Wow, that's nuts. Where is Lilia going though? After a long rest, Lilia readies up for her next mission.
Admiral Som assigned this mission to you personally, not the whole team. Besides, Madame Z asked me to stay in the headquarters.
Okay.
Isn't it going to be boring waiting around here? The Storm Reformation Directive said Team Timekeeper isn't subject to the Foundation's orders. We can go wherever we want.
Yet it also says the Timekeeper is still bound by Madame Z's orders, Lilia.
Damn.
Ugh, so frustrating.
Good luck, Lilia, on your mission. Reality slams up against her freedom-loving impulses.
I thought I'd finally be able to show you what things are really like out on the steppe. It's going to be a view to remember.
Well, maybe next time, Lilia. I wonder if we'll see glimpses of the others in the Foundation, you know? Because there's like several people that we really just haven't seen in a while. So it'd be cool to see them again. Maybe Moldir will return as well, even though she was in the previous chapter as well.
We'll have other chances.
Because, you know, Moldir's kind of on our side again, but I mean, Lopra has also been chilling with the Foundation recently, so I wonder if we'll have like some sort of strange reunion, an awkward reunion, an angry reunion, something like that.
I suppose a view like that doesn't change much no matter what era it is. Anyway, any idea when they're going to set you loose again?
No idea.
I think it will have to wait until after the tension clears.
Until the parlay goes through?
What are you talking about?
Haven't you heard about the doves and the hawks?
The what? What are we talking about?
We got birds now? Nah. I just got back from vacation. Let me guess. Same thing as ever. Politics. Go on. Just tell me enough so I know who to blast if someone kidnaps Vertin again.
Simply put, the committee has split into two factions on the Foundation's course of action. The Doves and the Hawks.
Okay, I guess the pacifists might be the Doves.
The Doves insist on seeking peace through diplomacy, hoping to secure advantages in the post-war political landscape.
Uh-huh. And the Hawks?
They believe that the governments we're dealing with have been infiltrated too deeply by Manus Vindicte, so diplomacy is off the table. They want to take more direct action by arresting any high-ranking military and political figures suspected of collaborating with the Manus.
Really? I would have never thought we'd do something like that. Efficient, the kind of plan I like, but also like it could be the mother of all messes.
Precisely. That's why the Doves prevailed, at least for now.
Okay. No way we're fighting each other even inside the Foundation. That's not what we need right now. Lilia shakes her head. She's had enough of politics for one day.
Complicated. So what side are you on, Capitan?
I'm not on any side.
Based. Departure time. She mounts her SU-01V.
No matter then. I'm on your side.
Let's go, Lilia. You're the goat. Daskarova. Wait, is that what she said? I'm fairly sure that's what she said. Well, shout roar the flying broom. Okay, well off she goes. That's all I know. Yep, I'll never know what she said. Until now. Yeah. And soon enough, the seasoned pilot vanishes into the crowds.
We have to reduce the number of decision makers. We can't afford any delays. I need all the faction leaders to reach an agreement before the committee meeting starts.
That's why Petra and Irenai were here.
Okay.
Yes, it was not an easy task to persuade Irenai, but we did it.
Nice.
Good. But I'm not on either side. It seems like there's no need for me to stay. Why are you keeping me around?
I have my reasons. As I'm sure you expect. The Storm Reformation Act won't keep you and your team secure forever, Vertin. The final result of this meeting, whatever it is, will change many things.
That is true.
That may mean more latitude and resources for your team. Then again, it could mean the exact opposite. Anyway, if you intend to seize anything from this opportunity, you'll need to stay until the meeting's over.
Great. Everything's hinging on this meeting. Well, hopefully it goes well, and Sentinel doesn't like mess it up.
Time to
I don't know what Sentinel's trying to do. All right, off we go.
Quite
Who's
the
clapping?
takeoff. That must have been Lieutenant Lilia.
Is it Som? Is it Som? I think this is Som. Yeah, it is Som. She turns and a red-haired man enters the frame. Hello, Som.
Have I got it right, Timekeeper?
Sorry, it's not Som. It's Krius. Damn it! I'm trolling. Sorry, but I knew it was like this face, right, and this silhouette, but I named him wrong. Wait, what does Som look like then?
You have.
Cause I'm fairly sure I've seen Som as well.
You must be Mr. Krius, the captain of the 12.
The captain of the 12. What 12?
Seems you're already acquainted then.
I've read the report on the Antarctic operation. Your name was mentioned.
Yeah, we saw brief glimpses of Krius. Krius nods to Sentinel and thanks before adopting a more guarded expression.
I've been reading up on you. Just a few choice selections from your after-action reports before our Antarctic expedition.
Okay.
Seems we have you and your team to thank for thwarting many a wicked scheme, hatched by Manus Vindicte in previous storms.
You're welcome.
Shame we couldn't put a stop to Arcana's revival, too. Now look at the dog's breakfast of an era we stepped into.
Oh, we got a message. A communication request comes through at this exact moment. Krius is about to speak again, but lets it go.
I do hope we'll have the chance to cooperate more closely in the future. Feel free to call on me if you find yourself in need, Timekeeper.
Alright, thanks. I'll keep it in mind.
Thank you, Mr. Krius. I'm afraid further introductions will have to wait. We're called elsewhere.
The brief encounter ends. Krius remains where he is, pressing his communicator.
Speak.
I passed along our intel about Manus Vindicte's possible infiltration of the safe zone. Anyone's guess if they're gonna do a damn thing about it.
Who is this?
And Marshall was seen leaving the safe zone with an odd-looking German soldier.
Alright, Marshall was seen leaving with Charon.
Any idea where she's heading?
I kept my distance. Didn't want to risk exposure.
Should I have any concerns about it?
Whatever he is, I don't get the impression he's with the Manus. He came up from the lines, started a conversation, and just like that they started walking away. You're jumping at shadows, Chris. Ever since Antarctica, it seems like you've been imagining phantom oil stains on everyone we meet.
He leaves the remarks unanswered. On the other end is a clear directive.
All the same, keep an eye on her.
And take my eyes off the town. What about searching for those infiltrators?
Yeah, having Manus infiltrating Montpei is not ideal.
The Foundation has enough security on site to keep things in check.
If you say so, buddy.
Yeah, right. Let's just hope those Hafergrains can do their job. Haven't Merrill and Paravian been transferred to HQ?
Who are these people?
I hope you weren't expecting a hand. I need them for my field mission as soon as our application is approved.
Okay. Seems like Krius' team is onto something.
Still waiting for that. They haven't learned to trust you yet.
Focus on your mission, Yermolai.
Yermolai. Damn, we're meeting loads of new people, kind of. Like, they're more like background characters. They're kind of doing their own thing.
Real idea what it's like to view the trenches from above. But in my haunted dreams and flashes of imagination, I picture them as claw marks. I keep returning to that thought over and over again. The image of some terrible monster ripping the earth apart with its claws. Then we hide, trembling like maggots in the wounds it leaves behind.
Damn. Graveyard.
Here.
Okay, how's it called a graveyard if, like, according to Marcia, no one has died yet? Charon stops, staring out over the woods, only just beginning to advance on the slope that bears the scars of trench work and artillery.
It is quiet enough, but the dead may come to outnumber the empty lodgings below.
Okay.
I wouldn't have thought the dead mind having neighbors. The real trouble is how far it is from the clinic.
I guess it is quite far. It'll take a while to, like, transport, I guess. He lets his gaze drift from the hills to Marcia, settling on her armor. Bro, I know you can't see. You've got that blanket on, dude.
There is something about you. A contradiction lying under cloth and steel.
I know
is
what
it?
you want to ask. Yes, I was a knight once.
Oh. I thought she was just a combat medic, which is why she was wearing armor. But then, now that I look at it, she does have, like, this badge, which I guess medics might not get. I don't know, bro. I don't know how it works. She preempts the question once she's learned to expect.
Like other arcanists, I was enlisted in a special unit and sent to the front as soon as the war started. This armor is only a habit. I'm a medic now. It's not much for protection. Modern bullets go through steel this thin like paper. But I want to remember.
Only in death does the duty end. Yet you live again with the Foundation.
Noch eine deiner Fragen? Diesmal werde ich dir keine Antwort geben.
He stumbles at her retort like a clumsy soldier stuck in mud.
There was no ill intent. The ways of this war do not fall upon your shoulders. Our path is not chosen, nor can it be escaped. The end to our war is found in the grave.
Damn.
I know. Death shouldn't be the only way a soldier like you can find peace.
Marcia glances back. The view of Montpellier is blocked by dense forest.
I'm needed back at the clinic.
And there is work to be done here.
Alright.
Please, hear this apology. You have chosen a noble path.
Okay. Charon's a pretty nice guy, you know? I just don't like that he has a blanket for his face. Inside the safe zone, the first round of talks has concluded. Really? Colonel Hirschfelder exits the building draped in Foundation banners. Adjutant officers flank him tightly like remores swimming beside a shark.
This meeting is over.
His aide drapes a coat over his shoulder. The colonel's mood is sour. His eagerness to end the talks is obvious. Commissioner Pedra follows at a respectful distance, maintaining proper decorum.
Our proposal really is in everyone's best interest. Please, give it a bit more thought, Colonel.
I guess he's not having it.
Yeah, you have failed to convince me. All I see is the insistence that we pretend this war is not going in our favor. And I will have no more of these ridiculous conspiracies concerning Manus Vindicte. Our war and our victory have nothing to do with this terrorist organization, or cult as it may be. The decisions of His Imperial Majesty's government will only align with a rational assessment of the facts at hand.
We fully understand your concerns.
Words without action.
Would you at least consider a temporary truce? Keep your forces at the front, but halt all active military operations.
The military delegates enter the car idling
There are
roadside.
two sides to every truce, Herr Negotiator. Our enemy has yet to show any hint of sincerity.
You are referring to the assassinations.
Do these Schweinehunde have any honor, sending their snipers after our high rank?
Oh snap, and he's dead. And he just got sniped. GG. Time freezes. And he just got sniped. Maybe by Sentinel. That's my first thought. Maybe Sentinel has been sent here to assassinate that guy just now. A bloom of crimson explodes out from the colonel's neck. Staccato heartbeats thump in a rising crescendo to meet the distant booming crack of a rifle. Well, GG. Well, we tried our best. I guess the Hawks win. We can't two-piece. Oh my god. Wait. Oh, fuck. Oh, flip. I thought, what was I thinking? Yeah, I was thinking it was just Sentinel, but then all sorts of things started firing off. Although that's funny. Like, I tried to say I thought, but I missed out the I, so it sounds like I was trying to swear or something. That's funny. Pedra feels someone yanking at his collar, the pull growing stronger.
Take cover, Mr. Pedra.
Soldiers dive toward their fallen officer. Chaos drowns out all else.
Sanitäter! Der Oberst wurde getroffen! Wir brauchen einen Sanitäter! Los, bring den Oberst in die Klinik!
I think the colonel is dead, I'm afraid. He got shot in the neck. Well, that's not ideal, is it? That is not ideal. Well, let's see what traces are available. Alright, let's do this one first. Background check. Before assigning crucial tasks to your subordinates, it is essential to do thorough background checks. Paravian, Beagle. Age 19, human, graduated from Xeno, served as a Vigil officer. Oh, within the Vigils Bureau. Oh my god. We have not heard of the Vigils Bureau since 2.2.5. Under direct command of Creus, attributed to the resolution of multiple critical cases. This later transferred to the 12 Squad. Very devoted. Okay. Alright. Yermalai, Hound. Okay, that's the guy who's been keeping watch on Marcia. So, civilian. I mean, human. Also Vigils Bureau. Damn, everyone's like a Vigil. Like ex-Vigil Bureau person. And then Meryl. Blackbird, age 16. That's super young. And an Arcanist. Okay. Invited by Kratos to intern at Vigil's Bureau. Yep, of course. Okay. Though judging by her grades, his standards aren't exactly demanding. Okay, so I wonder who Blackbird is then. I mean, Meryl. Maybe Meryl might be playable at some point. Or like Yermalai or Paravian. But I don't know. There's not many playable humans, are there? Flexible review. There's room for flexibility when conducting reviews. Lieutenant Lilia's escape during the Sao Paulo incident was facilitated by Moldir, a key figure among the rebel forces. Okay. Following the completion of Xeno's internal restructuring, we have initiated a thorough review of its special personnel to clarify the circumstances surrounding the rebellion and prevent other incidents. It's advised that Lilia remain at Foundation headquarters for further investigation rather than joining Team Keeper's Australian deployment. Right, so that's why she wasn't in, that's why, Lilia wasn't in, 2.6. And Lilia's growing impatience with the process, though she continues to provide necessary cooperation. When comparing statements from Xeno's special personnel files with the interrogation records, there are still multiple inconsistencies that require further verification. Okay. No further action recommended. Terminated unexpectedly. Okay. So they were kind of just holding Lilia back at HQ, I guess. While they were investigating Xeno and stuff. Sure. Alright, let's press on. Part 4. Grayish blue. Is that Karen? Charon? But then who's that? That looks like a soldier, maybe? Let's see. What is this part about? Having parted ways with the curious gravedigger, the knight continues back to the Foundation's safe zone. Angled branches rustle, sharpening her mind into alarm. but as her hand twitches into her sidearm, a small and timid creature hops out.
Nur ein Hase.
Just a
Wie
hair.
schön, dass sie zurückgekehrt sind.
It feels in some ways hopeful. If the hares can return, perhaps two people, flowers, life, and bang. We're getting assassinated out there. The sound is unmistakable, and yet she questions herself.
Was that a gunshot?
She drops low, seeking its source, scanning, placing the
In
sound.
the safe zone.
Yep, that's not good, innit? Battle-honed senses strain to pick out the smallest detail. Oh, communications. The abrupt alert zone, the abrupt alert tone startles her upright and out of cover.
No ID. But it has to have come from someone in the Foundation.
She hits the connect button.
Marsha, right?
Okay, this is Hound.
Who are you?
I forgot his full name already, but it's Hound, right?
No time to explain. Just listen.
Yeah, it's Hound.
Colonel Hirschfelder was just assassinated getting into his car right after the parley. The shot went clean through his neck, severed the carotid artery.
Damn.
The Colonel's dead?
Yep. Nice try, guys.
But the important thing is that the shot came from the forest, somewhere near your location.
How do you know where I am?
Just take cover.
Lol.
I'll call again when it's safe.
Yeah, I think it might be Sentinel that sniped the Colonel. But I don't know where those follow-up shots came from.
Who on earth are...
Oh. The call is cut. Marsha switches the device to silent and tugs away, stunned.
The Colonel dead. There isn't much hope for the peace talks.
Well, GG. That's not good, innit? She repeats a message under her breath, her mouth dry.
Can't worry about that now. The sniper may still be here.
Exactly. She siphons the shock into willpower. The Order's training has taught her how to manipulate her emotions, controlling them right down to the flow of hormones. Damn, that's pretty in-depth. They've also taught her not to sit and wait for death.
All I have is this pistol. Still, a bullet is a bullet. I'll just need to get close.
Retrieving her weapon, she weaves tactically between thick tree trunks and dense shrubs that offer concealment, inching her way back to Montpé. Alright. Between the brambles and foliage, she spies armed figures in the distance.
Over there.
Are those bad guys? Oh snap, we got spotted. Well, GG. Evidently, she has been spotted too. Oh. On instinct, she slumps downward and a bullet scrapes a long gash across her metal armor. That's not ideal.
Small caliber. 5 of them. 2 with machine pistols. Their uniforms, unclear in origin.
Come out!
Oh my god. A flurry of follow-up shots shred bark and skin, painting her armor with splashes of blood. Are we dead? We're cooked. But she leans on her training, slowing her heartbeat to limit her bleeding and maintain focus.
Need to leave one alive. Now, to get a little closer.
I don't know, we're having such a level-headed analysis. Honestly, shout out to Marsha, because I think she tanked at least like 2 hits, surely. Okay, we're fighting. Interesting. Alright, let's fight.
There are many routes to travel.
I still haven't learned how to use my team.
Are they the snipers?
There! The white robe! Looks like a medic? She's alone. Take her out!
No.
Never underestimate your enemy, gentlemen.
For real? Okay. Let's do this. What do we do? I think this thing can help Nautica somehow, so I'm gonna use that. We'll tag them. Wait. We'll tag this one in the middle.
Agreed.
Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Attack with this one. And then we'll attack with this one as well, I think? Maybe? I don't know.
Huh. Very well.
Bang.
Though it may come with pain.
Nice.
We are fearless.
Oh, before, please accept this ring as a gift.
Oh, I don't know what happened.
Fuck! He's down, boss. I should have known the bitch would be a distraction.
Damn, why are we so mean?
Who made that shot?
Retreat!
No retreat, guys. You are all getting defeated right here, right now.
Enter the gate and see the light.
Agreed.
I'll just do
I
some
hope you
random
like a
stuff.
splash of red. Trust me, it won't hurt.
Nice.
Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
Bang. Nice. I like that move.
One shadow now remains.
Oh. Oh yeah, I get to click the button. Yeah, take that, buddy. Yeah. Nah, this looks awesome. This actually looks insane, this ult. And then we absolutely nuke him. Yep, take that, buddy. And it's still not even over, because we still got one guy to defeat. Which is really funny. Oh, what? He just died. Well, that's funny.
That weren't even as tough as waking up an old factory man.
Well, good stuff. Let's press on. Ooh. Did we win? Her ambushers fall one by one. Marcia peeks out from cover, unable to identify their uniforms. I swear someone was helping Marcia, right?
Black uniforms. Can't
Am I
tell who they
wrong?
might be. Perhaps the Manus? Never mind. Who is it that helped me?
Yeah, someone helped.
Could you...
What happened? While Marcia is pondering this, a few dry leaves land on top of her head.
Cast your eyes up.
Hello, Sentinel. I know it's you, Sentinel. Sheesh. She looks up to behold a cloaked figure hidden among the branches. Her rescuer bears a rifle, heavy caliber, scoped with distinct markings, the weapon of a sniper. Yep, that is a sniper. Wonder what these things are though, on the side of her like head. That gives her like these horns things. Whoa, these are like bullets on her jacket. That's cool. Oh, her jacket's kind of caught on this tree branch. That's kind of unsafe, you know? A dangerous inference is drawn in her mind, yet Marcia begins tentatively.
Was it you who shot these men? Do you know who they are?
She feels as if the questions are only pebbles lobbed too lightly to reach a perched stranger.
You must have something more to say. Why bother showing yourself otherwise?
Tell me, what is it that the Foundation concerns itself with here?
That's no secret. We're working on a parley to end this war. But one of the representatives has just been assassinated. These soldiers dressed in black could be our culprits.
No. They were sent forth to protect Hirschfelder, though they tarried too late.
Oh, I see.
Wait, you know Hirschfelder? Do you have any idea who shot him?
I feel like she shot him.
I did.
Yep. Well, that's great.
You.
Oh, and we got drugged. It's over. We're getting kidnapped. GG. Acrid smoke stings her eyes, blinding her vision.
Why?
We're getting kidnapped. We're getting kidnapped. Well, sorry, Marcia. I don't know what's gonna happen to you now. That's not great. Hello? Where are we?
Manus Vindictae? No. The Field Marshal will not entertain such a thing. You've simply conjured up some invisible enemy to achieve your goals. We can conclude only this. That our enemy agreeing to this parley was only a ruse, and that the assassination of our colonel was meant to sow fear in our ranks. We will not yield to such a contemptible tactic. They have chosen war, and we will answer in kind.
Bruh. Flippin' war, man. War sucks. The line is cut abruptly, leaving no room for negotiation. Confusion and tension ripple through the office, simmering like a pot ready to boil. Well, the Foundation's gonna have a tough time now, again.
The assassination in Montpei has been a serious blow to our global efforts. Many nations have withdrawn from our peace talks in response.
Well, GG. L play.
Did we lose anyone?
No. Our investigators on the scene confirmed they heard just a single gunshot at a time. We do have a confirmed sighting of the shooter.
Yes, I heard. Yet they didn't fire on her. Which means our shooter isn't likely to be with the Manus.
The Chief of Staff nods in agreement, then lays out the situation at hand.
The Hawks have reacted strongly to this incident. They're calling for the Foundation to enter a state of war readiness again.
Gosh darn it.
Iron Knight gave quite a speech at our last meeting. It's clear the moderates are wavering over to his side.
The Vice President sets a chess piece on the desk and flicks it. It rolled in a slow arc.
True, but there are still things we can do to maintain the balance. We must consider violence our last resort. Send a special unit to Montpei. I need to figure out what really happened.
Razor is on a mission at the Eastern Front. They won't be back in contact for several days.
Razor mentioned.
There are 3 squads presently available for deployment. Codenames Metaphor, Almond, and Minerva.
Oh.
But I don't believe any of them are suitable for this mission.
Will we get to meet these guys at some point? These squads?
We're left with only one option. The newly founded 12.
Oh, I didn't know it was that newly founded. I thought it's been like, you know, at least like a while.
That's Craeus's team. I'm sure he'd be eager to buff up his resume with this mission. He's eager to prove himself.
Yeah. And maybe we can meet his squad, you know, with the 3 people. We've already heard of a Hound, which I believe is his code name. And then we've got the other guy who's 19, and then we've got the Arcanist girl, yeah.
All the members of the 12 used to work for Craeus at the Visuals Bureau.
Yep.
Their experience could be useful for this mission. Many of the arcane crime cases they cracked involved the Manus.
Spectacular.
I understand he's been seen in the company of several prominent Hawks. He even spoke with Erenai several times.
Are you suggesting his policy leanings could pose a problem?
On the contrary, he'll make a fine choice, precisely because his appearance at the front line will calm the Hawks' nerves.
Sure.
Understood.
Well, Craeus?
Tell Craeus he and his team will set off in 2 hours.
Well, good luck, Craeus, and your team. Interesting. Looks like the 12. Is it called the 12? The 12 is gonna... They might have their moment to shine. Got something to claim. Let's go. More funds. Maybe I can, you know, pull, maybe I can pull, Sentinel before her banner runs out. That'd be cool. But, probably not. Because, yeah, we're only like 20 odd pulls in, so... We'll have to get lucky. Let's press on. Chrysanthemum. Yep, the flower, I think. Part 5. Chrysanthemum. Let's see.
Since the first grenade exploded in our trench, we've been dreaming of the moment when the guns fall silent and our commander calls out, "The war is over." The marshals will attend the victory banquet in His Majesty's palace. And the officers will pin shiny medals on their chests. And we will get to go home.
Out of my way, soldiers! I said make way!
His call to arms has passed through the winding trenches, passing over veterans slumped against the walls with indifference.
What's wrong?
Major Brown, the battalion commander, storms around the corner, followed by a long line of recruits with heads bowed.
Wilhelm, 2nd Company.
Jawohl, Herr Major.
Wilhelm straightens up, meeting the eyes of his commander. Major Brown points to the line of recruits behind him, their faces blank and strangely foreign.
You will be in charge of these runs from now on, and I'll need you to choose the pick of this litter to join the stormtroopers.
Jawohl, Major.
Okay. The major claps Wilhelm on the shoulder and boldly steps up to a firing position. He clears his throat.
Soldiers, I have some bad news. Half an hour ago in Montpey, at the site of this so-called parley, our representative, Colonel Hirschfelder, was assassinated by a French sniper.
Whoa, how did they know Sentinel was French? Well, that's crazy. There's like some, cause I don't, maybe they identified from her outfit. Very impressive identification.
What?
Helmets swivel, voices turn from sharp whispers to despair.
Was der Traum? The devil is he talking about? How could a sniper have made it so far behind our lines?
Shh.
A major stands above the murmurs.
Soldaten, we can't let our enemies sow fear within our ranks. Let their desperate attack bring us together and give us the strength to destroy them once and for all. They will pay in blood for what they've done.
Damn. The mingling of voices turns into an ominous hum within the crunch.
Was zum Teufel? I thought this was finally going to end.
I can't even force myself to care.
With hate and rage, they scheme to destroy our fatherland. But we march against them with strength and cunning of wolves. Will you stand with me, soldiers? Will you stand for the Kaiser and for victory?
Yep, okay.
They're good. You've shown me your steel, soldiers. You are the pride of the fatherland.
Someone just coughing in the background.
Victory lies ahead, ready for the taking. Now take up your rifle and get back to your positions.
Alright, dude. With his impromptu speech over, he drops down from the firing platform and leads a further cadre down the line. 2nd Company's new recruits tote bags so heavy they look liable to sink into the mud. The company's vets close in to offer relief.
Ach, Frontischwein, what's that you're holding? You got a fresh tin? Eisencow? Sausages?
Their questions slide off the recruits, slipping down through the cracks of the boards at their feet. Some glance up from under oversized helmets, wide eyes locking with the tattered vets.
God, did you see the way they looked at us? It was like there was nothing behind their eyes.
Erich, did you notice? I don't think they understood a word you said.
What do you mean? Do they not speak English or German?
Shameful.
Eric throws a hand in the air, shaking his head as he walked off. But Wilhelm musters up his sense of obligation as company commander, patting a recruit's helmet enthusiastically.
Come on, boys, follow me. I'll show you to your dugout. Mind the gaps on the duckboards.
Herr Hauptmann, perhaps first we should drill them on keeping their heads down and avoiding artillery. Remember how many comrades we lost in our first days?
Not now. First we need to...
And we're getting nuked. Well, GG. Oh, we just can't chill.
Take cover!
Well, GG.
Get in there, move!
Well, that's terrible. We were just about to show the ropes to the recruits, you know?
And we
Oh, look at that. We got resources.
Watch my hand. I'll tell you where to run. Understood?
Alright.
In Deckung, boys! Come on, don't just stand there. Follow me. Everyone's panicked. Rudolph, give me a hand. We need to get them moving.
Alright, let's see, what is this? Okay, I don't really need that. Oops. Let's do this.
Agreed.
Let's do this.
Taking a peek and
Let's do this.
sensing their thoughts.
Huh. Very well.
Alright. We're just fighting some canned goods, you know?
Face
Oh, I must be missing something then. Cause I'm trolling this battle.
Don't you
Oh no, they're nuking me. That's not good. Okay, maybe I should be using this thing after all. Runs 3 stacks of Deceptive Facade. Maybe that's what I need, some Deceptive Facade. Maybe that will change something, I don't know, bro.
I hope you like a splash of red. Enter the gate and
I don't
see
know
the
what I'm
light.
doing. I'm just doing whatever at this point.
That was certainly a choice. Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
Alright. Let's see it.
Trust me, it won't hurt.
Yeah, nothing's happening.
One shatter now remains.
Maybe I'm doing something wrong. This is very cool though. I like this alt thing. That you get to click on the buttons. Bang! Oh, I hope we see Nautica again soon. That'd be awesome.
What a tyrant.
Rotten luck.
Together, we
I think
are
this is unironically the hardest battle we've had in a while. There must be something I'm missing. Oh, no, there's just nothing. I just kind of have to do this, I guess. Sure, whatever. Well, I guess we'll kind of just do whatever, I guess.
Agreed.
Sensing their thoughts.
9 different songs.
Okay.
A little surprised.
Yeah, I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I feel like I'm missing something about the gimmick of this battle. Am I supposed to use the Deceptive Facade a bit better? Because we're kind of getting nuked pretty violently. Never mind. Vila's the goat.
What a tyrant.
Yeah, Detective Facade. Let's see. Okay, I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know what we're supposed to be fiddling around with. Like, at all. Nothing's really occurring at all.
That was certainly a choice.
I hope enter the gate and see the light.
Our blood will burn. Close your eyes.
Yeah, I don't
It
know.
will all be over soon.
We're just kind of chilling, having a long drawn-out battle. Interesting setting though thus far in this chapter. I would prefer for these boxes to kind of die out though,
One
like really
shatter
soon.
now remains.
Damn, the one in the middle didn't get hit once. I guess we just get to see this animation over and over again. That's pretty nice actually. Oh, the boxes died. We did it.
Little minion. Save for the prizes to be won.
Oh wait, was I just supposed to hold out for 4 rounds? That's it. Sure, I guess. We did it. Alright. Now what though? How are the recruits going? Did they get blown up? Oh, we're still digging graves back here with Charon. Another body slumps to the ground. A shovel bites into the earth beside it. The sound of artillery rumbles through the woods like a distant storm.
It seems peace lies beyond our grasp.
That's unfortunate. He crouches and brushes aside some caked mud from a half-rotten arm. He doesn't notice or pays no heed to the soft scrape of metal ascending up the hill. His hands go still, then he rises. Wait a second. Wasn't Marcia kidnapped by Sentinel? I thought she was getting kidnapped, but maybe she just got, like, subdued. He lingers wordlessly on the face that greets him.
You don't remember who I am?
Your presence is familiar, but faces and names come slowly. There are so many memories here. It can be difficult to tell what is from what was.
I'll wait a little longer next time.
Marcia turns her eyes to a stone monument placed at the base of the hill. A slanted slab laid flat on the ground, etched with elegant
The
carvings.
Patriots. Did you make the cenotaph?
Damn, looks pretty nice.
A
This
stranger
thing.
brought it here. A gift for the dead.
I see.
What happened to you, Marcia?
I found your Major's package. Here.
She hands the figure a thin envelope, along with it a handwritten note.
A message came for you, I think. From the front. It seems your Major needs you to report back immediately.
Karen unfolds the note.
Jawohl. Soldiers must go where they are ordered.
Another thing. They're sending a new head of security to oversee the safe zone. His name is Kreas, a tall man with red hair. He'll be responsible for investigating the assassination. You can contact him if you need anything.
Alright. Kreas is he's gonna be overseeing
The Foundation has
Montpellier.
already tightened security on every road to the town. I don't think you run into...
And we just had to speak. And here she is, Sentinel. She appears once again on a weed-choked dirt path.
any danger on your way back.
Well, GG, Marcia. You spoke too soon, I guess. I don't know what happened last time, though. Raincloak rifle, that distinctive headpiece, Marcia could never mistake her.
Yeah.
It is her. Marcia steps forward only to be blocked by the Gravekeeper.
The dead rest here. They have seen enough violence.
You don't know what she did. She...
A burst of breathy air rushes out behind clenched teeth. Though she tries to restrain herself, her hand climbs up to the sidearm at her waist.
Do you know her?
She brought the cenotaph to honor the dead.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it might have been her. The stranger walks to the monument, standing perfectly still before it and paying no heed to either of them. She pulls out a single white, wild chrysanthemum from her cloak. Her stone-like skin stands out against the soft petals.
Ihre Haut. Sie sieht so aus, als wäre sie aus Stein. Und dieser Kopfschmuck. Ich glaube, ich habe ihn schon einmal gesehen. Könnte es sein, dass du...
Then a soft rumble, grumbling chanting. Even without hearing the words, she understands what it is. A prayer.
La coquille brisée est abandonnée, mettant fin à la pénitence sans fin. Que vos âmes traversent les arches, du sombre vers la paix. Que votre chemin soit libre de l'œil rouge, tandis que vous aspirez au paradis.
The white flowers left at the foot of the stone. She pauses in thought, then traces a strange shape in the air. Well, like an arcane ritual. Oh, the ritual is over. The mourner turns and meets Marcia's guarded eyes.
We meet again, young chevalier.
We do. What happened last time we met? I guess we won't know until the next part. Okay. Let's see. We've got a trace. No problem. Cloak and statue. In times of war, unreliable information spreads faster than truth, making it impossible to separate fact from fiction. Let's listen in. Field hospital conversations. Have you heard about the Sentinel? Oh, I saw her that night. Before anyone could react, old Noah was already down. That shot was unbelievable. Did you get a clear look at her? It was too dark to see much, just a figure wearing a cloak. But I'm almost certain she was carrying a Lebel rifle. She's probably on our side. I wouldn't be so sure. They say she's the one that took out General Mathis 2 weeks ago. Might be someone playing both sides. Oh, interesting. Either way, having that warmonger gone is good for us all. Ow, that hurts. Bear with it. I'm almost finished. Marcia soaks a towel in cold water and wrings it out. The wounded soldier's fever still hasn't broken. Her eyes move from one amputee to the next, checking each stump for signs of infection. Listen. Another soldier cuts in, his face wrapped in bandages with only one eye visible. The Sentinel doesn't take sides because she isn't human. That's no rifle. It's a javelin or a spear. And she's got wings, silent as a bat. During the day, she turns into a stone statue you could walk right past without noticing. But at night, she comes alive and hunts. Ever seen those church gargoyles? That's exactly what she looks like. Maybe those wings were just her cloak, the first soldier insists. It's more than that. My comrade saw bullets hit her, but she didn't even flinch, like they were hitting a solid rock. Hey, Johnny, isn't that right, Johnny? Marcia pauses before looking up. Johnny died just after dawn this morning. Damn. Interesting. So, Sentinel might have some stone skin. Alright, let's press on. Part 6. A push for peace. I don't know, man. The push for peace is looking a bit tough these days. The stranger studies Marcia again.
He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city.
Wait, now that I do look closer, her skin is actually very pale. Yeah. Didn't notice that before.
Pardon? You possess remarkable self-control, a trait seldom seen.
A hint of approval, odd and unspoken, leaves Marcia unsure how to react.
My thanks. But I have a question.
As I have one for you.
Why did you kill the Colonel?
Answer me likewise. Why did you protect him?
Marcia gestures toward the slope to the row of crude headstones filling the ridge.
But trying to end the war.
And I as well.
You seem to mourn the dead, but you don't realize how far you've set us back. We were nearing a ceasefire.
Petals from pale flowers tumble by in the dry wind. Sentinel leans forward, gently shielding the flowers from the wind with her cloak.
6 years and the war rages still. Do you think ending bloodshed is as simple as to say, "'Tis done"? Have you any mind of the mission the Foundation pursues here?
We know it won't be simple. Yet each side was open to negotiation. That's why they sent...
The chuckle is wry and dark.
You placed false hope on Hirschfelder. You invited a wolf into a bed of lambs. You think his death to be the spark of a reignited war. But even if I had stayed my hand from him, your plans would have been for naught.
I mean, yeah, he was not down for the truce idea.
The Manus scheme and the wicked prosper.
She knows about the Manus.
Manus
Crazy stuff.
You know of their plans? Then you're claiming that Hirschfelder was a Manus?
She lets the question linger long enough to feel unanswered, then the sniper begins.
He is not one of those devils. He is only one tool of many. The Manus offer the gifts of Mammon and Asmodeus, greed and destruction. Hirschfelder was tempted by their technologies and became a willing servant in their schemes.
Well, that's great. That's just great. A groan rises up from the horizon, the sound of distant artillery drumming, throbbing like the heartbeat of a wounded beast. She raises a second finger.
But others serve them unknowing, affected by an arcane skill which clouds their eyes in red mists, driven to blood and glory as a starving dog is to the hunt.
Damn. Her eyes shift to the stiff outline of a soldier she knows as Karen.
Your commander, Eberhard Braun, bears that mist.
Well, that's terrible. He breathes really heavily. He really does. It takes a moment for the words to find some impact. When he speaks again, there seems to be a change in his voice.
Then will you see that death comes to him, as you did Hirschfelder?
Man, Bruce talking about his own commander like that.
That is not yet certain. I do not kill without purpose.
Karen does not seem to find a reply, his mask concealing any trace of emotion.
What you just said about the Manus, can you confirm any of it? The Foundation could make use of any intelligence you have. We may be able to save these peace talks, but we will need proof.
All is vain. There is nothing new under the sun. When I told my commander about the Manus,
Oh, her
all
hand.
received for my effort was scorn. Their eyes were not satisfied with seeing, nor their ears with hearing. Kings and generals yet still turn a blind eye to the suffering. If they had a shred of the light of God within them, they would never have pursued this war. As for the Foundation, that which is crooked cannot be made straight, and what is wanting cannot be numbered. I have no faith in them.
Damn. She looks away, pulling her cloak tighter.
That is all I have to say.
Spare him.
Spare his commander? Karen speaks, the change in his voice now more acute, more vivid, and more personal.
Eberhard Braun, I need you to spare his life.
Neither mercy nor vengeance is mine to give.
Well, off she goes. What a strange occurrence. Oh, we've got some yap here again.
It is officially 1920. I wonder at other people's impressions of this war. From what I've seen, there are two contrasting views, though in various forms. One of heroism, and the other, sadness. There is one truth which I have found bridges both of these visions. Despite how cruel it may sound, this war is the prelude of a new era. I have to believe that, because if this death and destruction so unparalleled in history does not herald change, then there is no hope for humanity.
How bleak.
Hello, Creus. The leader of the 12 stands on the streets of Montpellier, looking over where Colonel Hirschfelder was killed. Hirschfelder. By the time he arrives, all the other military forces have withdrawn. Only the Foundation remains on site to guard the ruins of the town.
Blackbird, give me a hand.
Oh, Blackbird.
As soon as I finish
There's
my bread,
Merrill.
we go.
Okay, so this is Merrill. His team has already begun shoring up the town's defenses. Their line pulled back just a corner of the street.
There are 122 armed personnel available at your disposal, sir. 23 of them are arcanists.
Sorry, this guard just looks so different from what I'm used to seeing for a Foundation security staff.
I've brought you their profiles.
He takes a personnel file from the security staff member as shifting toward the makeshift HQ, flying the Foundation flag.
Right then. I'll read through these. Now get back to your position. I need eyes on our command post.
Yes, sir.
The staff member walks away, and in the same moment, a curiously armored field medic approaches.
Marsha, is it?
Indeed.
You recognize me, Mr. Creus?
I read your report on my way here. You're the one that encountered our sniper. Twice now, I hear.
Correct. I have some additional details about my encounters. The first is that I appear to have been followed out into the forest the first time. I was warned on my device just after the shooting.
Yep, that was a hound, I believe.
Never mind that. What about the other thing?
That doesn't concern you? Fine. The other thing is that I have reason to believe our sniper is a gargoyle.
A gargoyle?
There are records of gargoyles participating in this war as part of Arcane skill response units. They're able to petrify their bodies at will, making them immune to small caliber arms. And I believe they're able to render themselves undetectable.
That's pretty OP.
Sounds as if you've fought them before.
The assumption pierces her more cleanly than any bullet, but she forces emotion down, giving an answer as truthful as she can bear.
You could say that.
It would go far to explain how she managed to enter Morpay without being noticed. I'll have to ask HQ to send us a counter-arcanum device. She shot the colonel, but then slipped out, leaving our own agents unharmed. We can't be sure of anything, but we can't rule out that she may possess reliable intel about the Manus.
Well, she does. How convenient. Rushed footsteps interrupt Kratos' thoughts.
Mr. Kratos?
Who is this man? The newcomer is obviously out of place, the sort of well-dressed that usually comes with fanfare.
I'm Herr Georg Kramer from the Interfactional Committee. I've come on behalf of the Reichstag to start another round of negotiation with the Foundation.
Another round of negotiation, what? Why?
Didn't you get the message? The parley has been cancelled, Herr Kramer. Seems there's no more room for negotiations. My job now is to investigate the possible involvement of Manus Vindictae.
The visitor steps forward. Though he lowers his voice, a trace of urgency and excitement leaks through.
Precisely what I'm here for, sir. We received a warning from the Foundations that Manus Vindictae has infiltrated our armed forces and is attempting to usurp our rightful authority. I am worried this may be true.
Oh.
I do not intend to lie, sir. Germany lies on the verge of total collapse. Both politically and rationally speaking, we have no reason to continue this war.
Okay.
Yet it seems our army command is out of control. They are determined to drive this war to its bitter end, regardless of the misery and death they are causing. And I have reason to believe the Manus are behind it.
Ah, it's a red mist that Sentinel mentioned to us earlier. I
I take it Army Command is not aware of your visit then, Herr Kramer.
The observation is sharp, to the point, and quite obviously correct. Perhaps to reassert some authority, the man arches his shoulders back, adopting an almost regal pose.
I represent the majority of the Reichstag, sir, as well as the office of the Imperial Chancellor. We are united now. All we need is some hard evidence. If it can be proven to His Imperial Majesty and to the Reichskanzler that Army Command has been infiltrated by this Manus cult, I am certain we will have the authority to end this.
I sure hope so.
So, you're asking me to share the results of my investigation to root out the rotten apples in your army?
I am, sir. We will do everything we can to restart the parley once we take control.
His head bows deep and serious, though the sudden winter wind tosses his hair color out of place. He pulls in a deep breath.
And we're willing to reach a ceasefire on certain conditions.
Oh.
I assure you, I'm not just saying this because of my stance. For the sake of my country and its people, this war must be stopped.
Okay, well said. Stopping the war is a good idea. To be continued, alright. Okay. Let's do 2 more parts. And then yeah, that'll be 8 parts, and then we can wrap up this chapter in 2 more episodes to come. Alright, let me check how many clear drops I'm at. 390. Nice. What the flip? Okay, here we are. Part 7. Under the Veil. Let's see. We need some proof that Madness is behind this red mist, man.
In the first 3 months, I had no idea who I was fighting, or what lay on the other side of the trenches. It was as if there were a black wall standing between us and our enemy.
Okay.
They could attack at any time. I can't sleep. I don't want to die. I don't want to see their faces. I don't want to know what our enemy looks like. And worst of all, I don't know why.
By the time Karen returns to the trenches, the most recent bombardment has already ended. A trench can never really be called calm, but the rattle of machine guns and the crack of rifles slow and fade into the background. The shelling hasn't changed much. A few new craters to replace the old ones.
Ach so. You're back, Millman. Tell us, where did you take little Franz?
He lies beneath stone, in a silent wood, and marches no more.
Eric grunts out a reply. He's standing in Franz's boots, freshly shined.
Huh. I bet Herr Wille you take the opportunity to keep walking and never come back. Lucky me.
Where is he?
He's dead. I guess you'll call me Herr Hauptmann now.
Oh, what? Oh, is that Wilhelm? Wilhelm. Oh, shoot. He didn't survive the attack. Eric casts his eyes to new crater decorating their trench.
Got a shell. Just like that.
Damn. I thought he was quite a nice guy as well. Eric's face pales and then runs flesh red, throbbing veins straining out along his forehead.
Lucky me. Unlucky him. That Schweinhund.
He rushes to Karen, grabbing him by the collar. Hey now!
Und wem soll ich jetzt meinen verdammten Sold geben? Warum bist du überhaupt zurückgekommen? Wir haben schon genug Geister in diesem verdammten Schützengraben.
Okay, valid crash out, but I don't know. Is this like some red mist behavior type thing, or maybe he's just really angry, you know, which is understandable. Eric pulls Karen up and tosses him against a trench wall. Damn, poor guy.
Du schlendest
Karen.
hier einfach durch und holst unsere Brüder. Du begräbst sie. Warum? Warum darfst du zurückkehren und sie bleiben tot? Willst du uns verhöhnen?
Damn. Karen slumps but does not fall, making no effort to fight against Eric's strength.
Der Tod verspottet nicht. Und er kann auch nicht aufhören, zurückzukehren. Er ist ebenso machtlos wie jeder andere Soldat, seinen Dienst zu erfüllen. Welches Schicksal uns erwartet, bleibt verborgen. Sein verschlungener Pfad zeigt sich erst, wenn wir ihn betreten. Niemand wählt die Stunde, in der der Tod ihn findet.
Scheiße!
A curse, flat and empty, and just like that, the fire and fury are gone from him. Soldiers walk by, look away, and continue their work. 100 pairs of eyes, and each of them numb to the chaotic scene.
I just want to keep myself in one piece when my time comes. Better make sure I look good for my funeral, right? Now, off you go.
Damn, that was a quick recovery from the crash out.
Sir, there's movement coming from no man's land.
Oh, gosh darn it. Who is it? What is it? The spotter interrupts her standoff, handling Eric a trench periscope.
What?
Wait. Eric grabs the scope and crashes up to a nearby parapet.
That's just 2 soldiers. Could it be a trench raid?
They've got their hands up.
I don't think so, Herr Hauptmann. Why would they go over the top in broad daylight? Look, they're waving their arms.
Huh? What are they doing?
Yeah.
Wait. Their
They're
hands
injured.
are wrapped in bandages.
Is that
Yeah.
a problem?
Eric returns the periscope to the spotter.
Keep your eye on them, soldier. I think I know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
The living walk over dead men's ground.
Deserters, I'll bet. I heard some soldiers used to shoot their own palms so they could be sent back to the rear. But they reward that kind of cowardice with bullets nowadays.
Ah.
Do they come seeking death or life?
With all the officers keeping their heads low, maybe they decided they don't want to do the punishing themselves. Just kick these poor bastards out of the trench and tell them to walk till they drop.
Old and new memories intertwine in Karen's mind, forming an incomplete but certain thought.
They do not march to us as warriors, but as broken men.
You're right. Pass it down the line. Does anyone here speak French?
Oui, a little. I took some French back in school.
Okay.
No. Say something.
Bonjour. Comment... I don't know. Come on what? How do I say how are you to two people? I actually don't remember.
Ja, Herr Hauptmann.
Alright, let's speak some French. The spotter presses his head against the sandbags, trying to project his voice through the flying slit.
Hey, toi, là-bas. Lâchez vos armes et venez ici.
Great.
No.
Oh, he's dead. Somehow. Is this like... Oh, what? Oh, the deserters are dead. I thought the spotter might have died, but the deserters died.
Shot him.
Was it? Who was it? Maybe it's the major? Was this carried from around the trench line? The major's face is ashen and stiff.
I killed him.
Oh, Rudolph killed him. Rudolph stammers out the words, lying propped up against a sandbag, wisps of grey smoke lingering out from a shaking rifle. His glasses are thick as the church window, and still he's the best marksman in the company.
The other bastard's still standing. Are you blind?
Yeah, okay, so yeah. Major Brown got Rudolph to shoot the deserters, I see.
But Herr Major, he surrendered. He dropped his weapon.
It's a trap, you idiot. They have a bomb or some kind of infectious disease.
Bro, we are just reaching.
Do you want to keep him, soldier? You going to share your rations with him?
Herr Major, we're supposed to accept all prisoners. There are camps to send them to, or even the safe zone.
Oh, he pulls his pistol and points it at the marksman's chest.
That was an order, soldier. You are to shoot that foreign devil, or I'll send you out to test if their snipers are as spineless as you are.
Hey.
Major.
Rasping voices ripple down the trench as bodies make way for a figure moving like a charge in slow motion. Major Brown turns toward the sound.
Carl, what took you so long? Don't you know I could have you shot for dereliction of duty?
Punish the guilty then. But the man that stands alone is innocent. Spare him.
The statement is stunning in its sharpness. Defiance is not a trait Major Brown has come to expect from him.
You are not entitled to challenge my authority, Sergeant.
His war is over. His blood should not water these fields.
Feigling!
Major Brown strides forward in a single step, boots thudding against the trench's wooden planks. Is he gonna do it himself?
You're just like those foreigners, poisoning the hearts of our youth with feckless sentimentality. Your weakness, this fatalism, is a plague spreading through our ranks.
Damn.
That man over there is a threat to our fatherland.
Okay.
Yet you plead for his life.
Yeah, I think this Manus Red Mist thing might be affecting him, you know? Maybe. A single unblinking stare sweeps over the gathered soldiers, cowing each man into silence.
I won't let this cowardice ruin our nation. We will keep fighting until no man alive stands against us. Only through their blood and our tireless sacrifice will we grow fearless and retrieve the glory of our birthright.
Right. If you say so, buddy.
There is no glory for the dead, Eberhard. Only suffering, guilt, and regret for those that remain. No courage is found in the blood of the innocent. Only stains that can never be washed out.
Unsinn!
I remember you. Major Braun, my old friend, would never say these things. What lies were whispered in your ears by Manus Vindictae?
Oh, we're bringing out the Manus Vindictae.
Shut up! That's slander. Who told you that?
Oh, wait.
I
think this.
slander you.
Yeah, this. I mean, this definitely confirms it to Karen.
Explain yourself. Explain all of this.
Oh my God, Major Brown's having a. He's not happy. He's not happy with how things are going. The man roars, and for a second time, Karen is slammed against a trench wall.
Lügen! Manus Vindictae! Was soll das heißen?
Oh my God.
These are not your eyes.
Oh snap. Oh my God. But this man's fire does not temper, it bursts. Karen reacts too slowly to evade the pistol as it is smashed across his head. Damn, Karen's just getting beat up, bro. Major Brown's eyes are fixed on the pistol in his hand, anger replaced with shock. Karen, now wounded, raises his hand to meet his bowed head. Beneath the curtain, something seems to crack. Oh, his head.
Raise your head, Sergeant.
Eberhard.
What's happening?
I am your superior officer. Verdammt, obey my orders.
It should not have been this way.
What's happening? He raises his head. The movement is heavy and labored. A hollow and foreboding presence seems to fill the trench around them. What's happening to Karen? Something's happening to Karen. I just don't know what.
Gott. Im Himmel. This is not a sight fit for the living, Eberhard. But perhaps you must be reminded.
No, your face. Cover it now.
Do you remember the fear as bombs exploded by our sides? The pain when our brothers moaned out their last breaths? Have you forgotten? Or have you only hardened your heart?
This war is... Sacrifice is necessary for a nation to make progress. Every soldier who has died for the fatherland should feel honored for their sacrifice. You should have been honored, Paul.
Jetzt sprechen wir nicht von Opfer.
Oh.
Der Tod ist keine Ehre. Er kennt kein Ritual, keine Tugend. Er ist Leere und nichts. Der Krieg hat uns den Tod zu sehr zur Gewohnheit gemacht. Du, Eberhard, du hast den Respekt vor dem Leben verloren. Ganz gleich wie dieser Krieg endet. Wir haben bereits verloren.
Ich bin dein Vorgesetzter. Du willst mich töten? Dann tu es.
Der Tod wird dich nicht retten, mein Freund, mein Freund.
Oh.
Ich hoffe, dass du dich selbst retten kannst.
Bro, what the flip has Karen done to him? Didn't know Karen's face was that crazy. The other soldiers huddle to the side. Major Brown collapses to the ground. His eyes swirl and then go blank, looking up and nowhere at the same time. His face is bone white and stiff as a corpse. Karen kneels over him and closes his eyes, a motion all too familiar to those watching. Wait, is he dead?
Scheiße. What the hell just happened?
Did he die? Rudolph peeks out from the crowd, managing a question both timid and brave.
Is Major Braun dead? Caron, you didn't...
Did you?
Karen stands, deliberately facing away from the crowd, replacing his mask and hood with careful precision.
He will live. We will leave here together.
Oh.
You have command, Erich. Make the right choices.
Oh, bro.
I don't want you to see what lies beneath. Please, look away.
Words bulge at the edge of Eric's lips, but he swallows them back. All others stand stunned and silent as Karen departs with Major Brown in tow. Damn. Just like that.
Alright. Someone grab that deserter. I'll search him. Show's over. Move it, soldiers. That poor sap is still waiting. Ausführung.
Okay. What an occurrence. What an occurrence. Karen lowered his hood and bang! Major Brown he just collapsed. Like he was stuttering and everything. Damn, that's crazy. Is that not Sentinel? That's Sentinel. Oh wait. Is that not Sentinel in these trenches? Oh no, that's Karen. My bad. That's Karen. Karen. Where's the trace?
Look
Here.
at these boys. They left home with puffed chests and confident smiles on their faces, thinking they'd go to the front, pull a few triggers, kill a few enemies, and come back as heroes.
That's not quite how it goes, I guess.
But when their feet hit the soil, they turned pacifist, it seems, wounding their own hands rather than their enemies.
Their mothers should have begged them to stay, not waved their handkerchiefs to see them off.
They had no choice.
Really? You think death is the only option?
Bro, what? That's not what I said.
What could possibly be the point in that?
I thought we were talking about the boys going to war.
Don't tell me you believe there's glory in dying on the battlefield. The thought makes me sick.
Okay, somehow what I replied to is getting gaslit into like being something else. That's fine.
Look there. At the lifeless body laid flat in the mud. He couldn't even muster the courage to flee, so he bribed a fellow soldier, a man he barely knew, with 3 cigarettes to surrender with him. He died, killed in a moment of pure senseless hatred, and the other lived, saved by a flicker of mercy.
Where should his mother aim her grief? At the officer who changed his mind just a moment too late? The officer will be pardoned. They'll say he, too, was a victim of this endless, miserable cycle of hatred. So tell me, please tell me, to whom this rage should go, and I will take this kitchen knife and plunge it into their heart.
Damn. She's sounding like the mother. Well, anyways, next part. Part 8, Death of the Young. Both life and death are equally insignificant. Damn. Interesting view. Yeah, let's press on. Part 8.
Don't worry so much, Paul.
Wait, this
We'll
is...
find glory on the battlefield. No man can stop us as long as we stick together.
Nah, this area kind of looks like, at the end of, chapter 8, you know? Where, Igor and Moldir and, like, Sophia were standing.
Come on, let's join the war and prove ourselves to Herr Mühlenberger. Think how proud your parents will be. Their son, a war hero. Eberhard!
Okay, so this is what happened to Paul, I guess.
Verdammt! Where's Dietrich?
He and Becker are dead. Grab that gun. We need to go. Move!
Do you think we'll win, Paul?
I don't know, mein Freund. I think I just want to go home.
Okay. Also, I don't know why it took me this long, but I mean, I knew obviously that Karen's name was, you know, it's like the ferryman of mythology. But I just realized that all this time he's been, you know, burying bodies, so he's like kind of ferrying them to the afterlife. Yeah, I don't know. I just discovered that just now. Anyways, yeah, let's see what happened to Paul here.
Dietrich, Bertke, and Elvin. What did they die for if we just give up? Hang in there, Paul. The only way to make their sacrifice count is to win.
Hmm.
Promised we'd go home together. Paul. Paul.
Oh dear, Paul. Paul got blasted. And then he awoke
Major,
here?
The past is in the past. You can't change anything by letting yourself be overcome by sorrow. Don't forget that victory is the only thing that matters, and we can give it to you.
Is this Manus?
Give it to me. How?
I'll make you a true hero. One without fear or hesitation.
That has to be Manus, maybe. Smoke and blood fade into the distance. Eberhard lies on a wooden board dragged by some unseen force. Okay, we're back in present day. We're not even called Major Broud anymore. He swallows air like a drowning man, and then immediately the foul stench of decay fills his lungs. The dragging stops.
You're awake.
Oh, and now he's called Paul instead of... Is it because we're in Eberhard's POV? But the man behind the mask says nothing. Only offers a hand.
My head hurts.
Yeah, we're here at the graveyard. Eberhard struggles to adjust his surroundings, taking a long time to find focus.
Where are you taking me?
Mompe. The Foundation may have some cure for the spell you have fallen under.
No. No.
Still dazed after the ordeal, he can only mutter in denial. He looks around, searching for something to brace against, eventually finding the ground. He takes off his hat and scratches at his straw-like golden hair.
Gott im Himmel. What did I do?
He still can't find his breath, each gasp of air only making the choking sensation worse.
That deserter. I ordered Rudolph to pull the trigger, but I was the one who killed him.
Yeah, you're right.
The other lives. Eri saw to that.
He wasn't the only one. So many have died. And I was the one that sent them to their death.
Eberhard lowers his head, holding his gaze at a small patch of soil beneath him. Charon watches him, adjusting his dark cloak.
Do you remember, Paul? There was a poem. Like Goethe... No, Schiller, maybe. Ah, those days at school feel like a fairy tale now. Herr Mühlenberger asked you and Dietrich to write it out on the blackboard. You two didn't even know where to start. I remember, I thought he was going to snap you both in two. Just a few months later, we were here. Dietrich died that very first day.
Damn. That sucks. Rest in peace.
Do you remember how we cried that night? We thought it would be the saddest day of our lives. We ran out of tears before anything else. Mir ist kalt, Paul.
Die Angst kehrt zurück. Halte sie fest. Sie wird dich wärmen.
Eberhard clenches his teeth and braces himself.
This is the place you found, isn't it? Where Franz was buried.
He lies below us.
There are so many graves. But I am still alive. Why, Paul? Why am I not lying among them?
The living speak of luck. The rest are silent.
The answer doesn't satisfy, but the lone survivor cannot find a new question. After a long silence, he speaks again.
I wish I could forget it all now. If I didn't know what happened, I wouldn't... No. No, it's not right for me to ask that. But I'm still alive. Is there anything I can do for them?
That isn't a question for the dead. I can't tell you what to do, Eberhard.
Eberhard reaches into his coat pocket but finds it empty. He stifles a helpless grunt.
You mentioned Manus Vindicte.
Indeed.
You remember?
What about the Foundation? You talked to them too, right? Do you really think they can stop this war?
They pursue peace, but it cannot be found by their efforts alone.
He turns from the hill to the woods. Through the thicket and further lies the town of Montpé. Eberhard closes his eyes and waits for his thoughts to settle.
Come on. Let's go see Montpé again.
Alright. Well, back at the Foundation.
I was about to pay a visit to Herr Mühlenberger when someone from Army Command said the Colonel wanted to see me.
Okay, so this is the proof we wanted. About, Manus' influence, maybe.
I was taken to a meeting room with many other officers. I recognized them. I knew many had just been promoted like me. Colonel Hirschfelder showed up to give us a speech. Yeah. The same colonel who was assassinated after the parley.
Okay.
The time has come when our nation calls for heroes, he said. With our foremost goal to create a prosperous new world for our children. We have fought valiantly, and now the war turns in our favor. We stand but one step away from total victory, yet it is at this very moment that our soldiers have lost their courage. They waste their time looting every barn, cellar, and shed in search of treasure, and drink to numb their fears, delaying our operations.
Okay.
Their greed and cowardice have spread through our army like a malignant tumor. Fortunately, we have found a cure. An organization that believes in the promise of our victory has provided us with an extraordinary development.
Oh dear.
That's all I remember. I don't have a mind for technology, but it just washed the fear off me. Thinking about it now, we must have been like lab rats to them. As soon as they finished their ritual, we became so sure of our victory that we began yelling and singing as one. We were just fresh-faced boys again, thirsty for a war we'd forgotten.
Okay, so that's what the Manus did to them. The red mist, as Sentinel described them. The hiss of static echoes through the spacious room that fades.
I think that's enough for now. That was a recording from a German major we encountered in Montpé. I intend to submit a report with full details, including his entire statement and an explanation for our inquiries.
Spectacular. The head of the frontline investigation quiets, awaiting further instructions from the decision makers at the rear.
Manus Vindicte is moving quicker than any of us could have imagined.
Yeah, how are they doing all of this? How recent even was that?
But none of these makes sense.
Pedro has returned from the front, still shaken from the assassination attempt.
If they came to this era at the same time as we did...
Yeah, exactly.
How could they have already infiltrated the military higher-ups in such a short time?
Yeah, exactly. So I was thinking that maybe Manus arrived in this new era before us, or something. Cause I thought, last time we only had Arcana and Sophia. So I was kind of So before I thought this, right, I was kind of working off the assumption that maybe there was already Manus Vindictae members, you know, kind of existing in this new era, and they did all of this. But then why would they be following Arcana and Sophia? Yeah, it gets complicated, but yeah, exactly. So yeah, I agree with Pedro here. How did Manus pull all of this off? You know? So either they arrived in this era earlier than we did, or I don't know.
We've already theorized that Arcana may now possess the power to rewrite history.
Yeah, but to what level
Which
could
means
you do
going
that?
forward, any records from history as we once knew it will be unreliable for estimating their strength.
That is annoying if Arcana actually can do that. Pedro falls into heavy silence.
Pedro, what were the other representatives' opinions concerning Manus Vindictae?
They all denied its existence.
I see. It seems as though we're left with no other option but to change policies.
No, we can't resort to such radical measures.
The Dove's representative states his position in advance.
The Foundation risks alienating any potential allies if we act too aggressively now. This war will not be the end of our fight. We will need to rely on their cooperation in the future.
Okay.
And that requires trust and a sense of security.
On the subject of governments, I have some news to report.
Okay. Chris' voice resurfaces in the conference hall.
A man of the Interfactional Committee paid a secret visit to Montpé, hoping to obtain
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Manus.
Oh yeah, that's the that's like the man that we saw earlier, right? Who arrived in Montpé.
A secret visit?
Yeah. As a fellow politician, Pedro immediately grasps the true intent behind their visit.
What did they say? Do they intend to use our intel against the heads of their army command?
You've guessed it. If their government manages to rein in the army, it'll be much easier to reach a ceasefire.
But if anyone were to find out, we might be accused of interfering in their internal affairs. Have you considered that, Creius?
Officially, the Foundation never made any contact with their government. All I did was have a candid conversation with a man about my concerns for his people.
Bruh. He stresses one key
At
detail.
any rate, they haven't any reason to expose their cooperation with us.
There are simply too many uncertainties to consider.
Too many moving parts. The politician, accustomed to checks and balances, catches the implication of a factional dispute.
History will only be restored to its rightful track if the peaceful factions on each side can rise to power and stop this war. This has been our goal from the beginning. It doesn't matter which era we end up in. We always benefit from a political climate that is friendly to the Foundation. That's undeniable. What do you think, Pedro?
He removes his glasses and rubs his eyes.
I might be able to persuade some of the other committee members to support this proposal. If we're certain of this course of action, then we'll have to provide intel to those seeking peace, in all governments involved.
Okay.
Good.
This is a good step forward.
Each faction should put their own goals above those of the Foundation's. We'll need more to verify that Major's statement. Send investigators to search other regions and report everything they see. Creius, continue your investigation. Follow every possible lead.
I wonder if we'll be able to see like actual avatars of the members of the 12, because we've seen like their silhouettes, but not like them actually, other than Creius, I feel.
Understood. We'll dig up whatever they have buried.
Spectacular. To be continued. All right, and we're gonna wrap that up here today. Good stuff. Good stuff. Lots of things have been going on in 1920. The war is still going on. We had a nice little, well, not nice. We had a surprise little, tiny little assassination, you know, by Sentinel. She kind of struck down the commander type person. Sorry, I forgot his title already. But yeah, he was an important fella and he wasn't down for the ceasefire. I mean, he was kind of we were later told that he was, you know, kind of under the influence of Manus Vindictae, but yeah, he was not down for the ceasefire, and then Sentinel shot him. It seems like she's like been going after these people influenced by Manus. I don't know if she's like getting orders from another party, or, you know, is she doing this on her own? I thought she might have been following some sort of orders from someone else, but I could be wrong. We do have suggestions that Arcana has the ability to rewrite history, which is absolutely terrifying. But yeah, I wonder why she... Yeah, I wonder if Arcana actually had the ability to change history. Why did she change history to like this, you know? What was her reasoning to change history to like have the war stretch on another 2 years, you know? How does that benefit Manus Vindictae? And of course, we also got the suggestion from Pedra that Manus might have been here earlier than we did, or somehow they have changed the course of history, and somehow that allowed Manus to have some more power in this new era that we've, you know, entered from the storm. But yeah, that is interesting. Team Timekeeper is, yeah, they are... The Team Timekeeper is kind of just chilling for now, waiting for, hoping for the peace, the parley, you know, the ceasefire to all go through successfully, to clear things up for the Foundation, so they decide whether or not, you know, to change things about Team Timekeeper or something, you know. But yeah, Lilia's off in a mission. She's kind of like the only other member of Team Timekeeper that we've seen. So yeah, she's off doing her own mission. And yeah, our main cast this time is quite interesting. We've got Charon, who's out here burning people. He's got like some scary face underneath that hood or something. And it really terrified Major Brown. I'm gonna call him that for now, because was it Eberhard? Yeah, I don't know, it's kind of tough to remember, but I'll try. But yeah, he seems interesting. I don't know if he actually died, or, you know, it could just be a rumor as suggested by Marcia. Yeah, so yeah, I'm more interested in learning more about Sentinel and what she's up to, because yeah, she seems to be hunting the Manus to some degree, so that's quite helpful for us, because we don't like the Manus either. All right,
it has ever been a
that's
pleasure
that.
to work with you.
Let's do 2 polls.
And I'm not just
Our record is looking tough here. Yeah, we're only 28 polls in, so I mean, if we hit early, that'd be hilarious. But then we still have a 50-50, and was that it? Okay, so we just hit it, so I'm just lucky like that. I thought it would be funny if I hit it, and I did. So yeah, now it's a 50-50. If we get a Sentinel, then that's just too funny. Please win the 50-50, please. Spinning wheel, flood the storm, like all of that brings us into 1920, you know, because this is like water's like the flood, and this is a spinning wheel in our suitcase, you know. These two combine, they create the storm, and then we stop the wheel, you know. The wheel is stopped right now, which is why it became the storm, and the storm turned us into 1920, which is why we are going to get Sentinel right now. We did not. Oh, we get Kiparina. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Called a suitcase trick. We would put a suitcase down over a hidden trapdoor, and one by one we disappear into it. The audience loved it.
You know what?
This trick, though, is
she's still going on.
Much better. Do we all leave from the suitcase as well?
But yeah, yeah, I'm actually not that mad about losing 50-50, because Kiparina is pretty cool as well, as we saw in 2.27. But yeah, I don't know where I would put Kiparina in like teams and stuff. I know Sentinel was, you know, quite important for the Blood 5 team. Well, that resets our pity, so unless we hit another 6-star, that'd be hilarious. Well, seems like today's not our day to get a Sentinel.
Madam. I'm here.
Okay, Mr. Apple didn't show his apple, so I thought he disappeared. But yeah, no, yeah, I mean, I've got 4 days, 19 hours, like, that's like, I can squeeze out like 2 more pulls at
I
most.
enjoy the distance that
So
exists
yeah,
between us.
that's that. Welcome to the team, Keeperina. Where are you? There you are.
Look, I've just ironed my favorite dress.
I might level
It's
her
looking
up.
almost as good as new now. I know
Yeah.
it's a little old.
I don't know
but I
what
love
team
it
she
so
goes though. She's a shielder, support, dispeller. Okay, interesting. Impromptu. Oh, I don't have impromptu characters. Oh well. But yeah, that'll be all. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.